Hey, what's up guys? It's Pat and I'm doing another epic Minecraft seed video today. And the seed for this one is -4434575850121600658. And this will be in the description, so you don't have to worry about writing it down right now. And this seed has a really huge jungle and it's a ridiculous desert in this seed. But so if you really like a huge desert to explore or a huge jungle to explore, this would be a great seed. And other than that, it also has a bunch of different temples to explore, which really adds to the excitement of it. And the first temple should be very close to spawn if I can get it to load. I think it's actually right next to this grassland over here. Yeah, there it is. So this one is right next to spawn, this jungle temple. Not really too much into the jungle, but that's okay. But yeah, this jungle really does expand for a very long way. If that's a place that you like to build your home, it's a great spot for, a treehouse and stuff like that. So we're going to go in here and we're going to check this one out real quickly. Don't forget the treasure chest. It is right over here. This one has a bunch of crap in it, but that's besides the point. The other chest over here does have a lot of good stuff in it. This one has 3 diamonds. It's got 5 iron ingots and some gold stuff and some bones. So 3 diamonds is a nice start, so that way you can get yourself, a nice pickaxe or something to get you started. Alright, so let's get out of here, and there is another jungle temple in this same jungle. So guys, if you head this way from the jungle temple, this is going to head you towards the next one. And as you can see, we'll take a good look at the jungle as we're here. And you can see that there's some pretty decent mountains and stuff, cool spots to build stuff. I really like the trees that are up high on these mountains because it gives you a good chance to start building a tree house that's like extremely high in the air, which it gives you, I mean, you can obviously build them higher if you want, just manually. But this is really a giant jungle. Honestly, it is hard to show jungles in these type of videos because the loading problem in Minecraft is so poor at the moment. Hopefully this will get fixed at some point. But as you can see, this is a large jungle. It's not that easy to show it because it's loading so horribly. But it really does seem to span on for a very long time. So if you want to have a survival adventure in a jungle, this is probably going to be a really good seed because you can really keep going on and on for a very long time. Yeah, like flying in the air there. See, everything is loading pretty bad, but you can definitely tell that it is a nice looking jungle. If you keep heading this way, you can actually see there is the next temple, which is right on the border, right next to the desert. Alright, so let's get in here and see what there is, because I don't remember. There's a bunch of different temples in this seed, although no villages, but there's lots of temples. And here is 2 emeralds, an iron ingot, and a diamond. Pretty good. Alright, let's check the other chest. What I really like about these things is here's an iron ingot, so nothing too special in this part. What I really like about these things is it really gives you a good start to the game. I mean, sometimes it is difficult to find diamonds and emeralds and stuff like that. So it gives you a good start, so that way, you get some nice stuff to get yourself started. And this isn't through the whole desert, the whole jungle. It does span on if you go in different directions and stuff. But now you will see this is one of the biggest deserts I've encountered, and I went through all of it looking for stuff for you guys. But there are 2 very notable temples in it, which we're going to head to right now. As you can see, I have the coordinates open on the screen. And there's some decent structures, there's some decent sized mountains and stuff. I do enjoy seeing the mountains in the deserts. Although these are some small ones, I will show you some bigger ones as we explore it more. Here's actually a couple of the decent structures that you're going to see. There's some pretty big mountains in this desert. I kind of like it because it kind of gives you that feel of a mountain biome and a desert biome at the same time. There's some pretty good mountains, cool spots to build. I think it would be cool to build on top of a mountain in the desert. And of course, in the desert, there's always lots of good places to build if you really like deserts, because it's a lot of flat land, so you can really build something of like epic proportions. But yeah, we have to keep heading this way. And as you can see, there are more jungles. This isn't the same jungle. There's so many jungles in this seed. And guys, this is a decent walk to this one, but it really is worth it. And there it is. There's the temple. And this desert really spans on for a very long time. It took forever to go through this. But here we go. This is a pretty nice temple right here. I think this is the best one in the seed. That's why it definitely makes it worth heading here. 3 diamonds right there. 2 more iron ingots to add to the mix. Another 2 diamonds. 4 more iron ingots. Another diamond. Another 8 iron ingots. And another emerald. So 3 emeralds. Pretty good. So yeah, this one and this one is pretty awesome, I have to say. And there is one more desert temple, although I have not seen any villages in this seed. We do have to head pretty much in the opposite direction that we just headed for this last one, but it is worth heading there. Plus, really, the exploring of this desert is definitely worth it. It's very huge, great place to go if you really like deserts. Oh, and one thing I wanted to throw out there, guys, is last week I did not put up a seed video, and the reason is that I couldn't find a really good seed. I try to put up good ones every time, so guys, help me out here. If you find any really good seeds, feel free to let me know, and I can review them. If I think they're real good, I'll definitely do a video and give you a shout out and link your channel in it. It does help me out, and I'll help you out too. Because sometimes it isn't that easy to always find them, because I actually do search for all these myself. And sometimes your luck is not as good as other times in finding good ones. Alright, as we're getting closer, you can see this is where the cooler desert structures start to build up. As you can see, there's some cool even little underhangs and stuff, which you don't really see. They're not very large, but they are kind of cool. I do like to look at things like this. There's always cool spots that you could like possibly build and put stuff around. And this is a pretty big, I'd say a pretty big mountain for a desert right here, which really adds to the scenery in this desert. And here we finally come across the last one, which is also pretty much on the border of the desert and another jungle. It probably is all the same jungle, it just spans on forever as well. So the nice thing about it is you can pretty much explore the whole jungle right here. And if you decide you don't want to be in the jungle anymore, it pretty much is on the border of the desert the whole time, which is also gigantic. This is actually a pretty cool spot right here, because it has like a nice little lake in front of it. Maybe a cool spot to build. I don't know, I like to hang out around these cool areas like this. Alright, let's go in here and check this one out, guys. Okay, so in here, 3 more iron ingots. I know iron ingots aren't too helpful, but they do get you started. So there's 27 so far. 2 more emeralds. So a bunch of emeralds in this seed. And here's the last diamond. So there are 11 diamonds and 5 emeralds you're going to find in these temples. And there are quite a few temples. 4 temples in this one. And 2 in the jungle. Usually hard to find them in the jungle. A lot easier to find them in the desert because they are pretty much all flat land. As you can see, a couple more structures and stuff, guys. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. It does help me out. And if you find any cool seeds, feel free to let me know. See you guys later.